In Shrewsbury there's a statue of Admiral Benbow. He was one of the leading admirals during the period when piracy was running rife in the Caribbean. So they sent him out to clean it up. Each day he'd make patrols around somewhere on the Caribbean looking for pirate ships and French ships and Spanish and anything else that he could have a go at. And one day when he was cruising, the lookout shouted, "Pirate ship off the port bow." And they got ready for action stations. And the cabin boy there, it was his duty to see that the captain was properly dressed. And the Admiral Benbow, always insisted on wearing a red shirt before he went into battle. And the cabin boy would bring him his red shirt and off they'd go. The next cruise I went out, the lookout shouted, "French frigate off the starboard bow." So the bellboy went and got the Admiral's red shirt. He put it on, they went into battle. Won as usual, and that's it. The next time I went out, the lookout said, shouted down, "4 Spanish galleons off the port bow." And the cabin boy went to Admiral Benbow and said, "Do you want your red shirt?" He said, "Yes, you better bring me khaki trousers as well." There was an old man lived in a large house in a village. He'd never married. He was in his 80s, and he lived all alone. And one of the neighbour's daughters, Mary, who was aged 16, used to go in every day, do his cooking and cleaning, shopping, anything he wanted. And this went on for years and years. And he thought it might be a good idea if he got married. And he went to see a doctor about it because he always took his doctor's advice. And he said, "You know that young Mary comes in, she does my cooking and cleaning and everything. She's been coming in for 4 or 5 years now. I'm thinking of marrying her. Do you think it's a good idea?" And the doctor said, "Well, there is a big age gap between you. You realise that things will never be as it would be with a younger married couple." He said, "But I don't think the experience would do you any damage." He said, "But take my advice," he said, "get a young lodger in, it'll be company for young Mary, and it'll help smooth things out a bit." So a few months later, the old fellow went to the doctor and says, "Doctor," he said, "the advice you gave me about getting married," he said, "the best thing that ever happened to me." He said, "Do you know young Mary's pregnant?" And the doctor says, "Oh, that's good. It'll be nice to have a family." And he said, "You took my advice and you got a young lodger, did you?" He said, "Oh yes, she's pregnant as well."